sadly. Bringing Instagram back. We lost that entire live on Instagram. This is so sad. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my network today. Network has been so crazy. We lost that entire live. Where's Samantha? Or Samaria? Where is Samaria?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my God. I've always been your fan.
Hi. Hello.
Oh my God. I'm not even looking good. I didn't even believe you're gonna accept me. It's my hair.
Good. Oh. Sorry.
I'm not with my wig. Oh. I didn't believe I'm gonna get accepted. I just let me try, you know.
Before I even start, let me just share my own opinion. Because a lot of people have been talking about this, and here is my personal take. First things first, we need to understand that celebrities live their lives in front of your eyes, and they're going to get scrutinized. Michael Jackson lived at a time when that the world did not know. Social media has helped the artists give their own side of the story or tilt the narrative in the direction that they would be comfortable with.
Wow.
You need to respect, because she brought her marriage to social media does not make her a bad person.
Yeah, that's true.
Her life, some of us, I'm a little less guilty now because I preach the word of God, not because of anything else. I also post. When UK, we posted. When we're inside Rolls Royce, we also posted. When from time to time, also our audience, we let them have a sneak peek into our lives. Sometimes I post my food. Sometimes I post my watch.
Your vacation.
Sometimes I post my vacation. Sometimes a lot of people thought that the Freeze was posting business class seats. Well, actually, I was trying to show you that.
But Daddy Freeze, you weren't posting to pepper us.
I wasn't posting to pepper.
Between posting to pepper us and posting to show.
I was trying to show that your phone does not affect a plane in any way or form. That's what I was trying to. You understand? And oh, yeah, we're not. We're just showing off. We're actually not even showing off. I was just trying to address a current issue. But you see, why would you even say she was peppering her audience? I don't think she was. I just think she was just showing off what she had.
Daddy Freeze, that was peppering. Let me tell you, no matter how much our partners tell us, right? I mean, like I said, some of the celebrities live literally on the social media. Social media is the only thing that boosts their self-esteem. Social media is the only thing people, fans are the, you know, fans are the ones that keep their lives going. It helps their confidence in every form. Okay? So even if, I mean, there's no how. Because fans are there. You know, initially when you started this topic, you said that you shouldn't, fans depend on you for a lot of things. Sometimes they need you to explain certain things. These same fans who put pressure. These same fans are the ones asking you, where is your mind? What is going on in your private life? These same fans are the fans that are trying to explain what is going on in your private life too. But it's not necessary.
I just feel like
you don't owe them any explanation. Because the moment you start doing all those things, you begin to compare yourself with, you see your friend, another person will post hers tomorrow. You feel like you're the one who is left alone. You're not posting yours. That comparison starts, that competition. And because there's a competition, you don't even think about what you're doing. Your only concern that moment is to post whomever that is in your life, just for you to feel like you belong. So you don't feel left out. You You don't even get to know what the person's intention in your life is, how long they intend to stay in your life for, if they are coming to gain fame. So that's peppering. You're not certain about it. You're just doing it because everyone is doing it. Because the pressure is on you. Your fans are waiting.
Can I say something? Sorry.
Okay.
I feel like celebrities are human beings too, right? They want to express. Like me right now, if I go to a place, if I go out for a vacation, I like to post where I am. I like to post what I'm doing with my life because I want people to see what I'm doing. So I feel like posting about our marriage crashes is good for her because at least, so maybe when people see her house, they'll be like, oh, she's single. Maybe if people think she was actually married, it might kind of block her blessing. You understand? She may not see like a guy coming to ask her. People they'll be thinking, oh, she's a married woman. Let me not go close to her. And besides, our so-called ex-husband was saying shit at her back, was doing live video and abusing her at her back. So she kind of explained herself. You know, it's always good to hear. Nigerians like to support one side of the story. So it's always good to hear two sides of the story. You understand me? I believe in hearing two sides of a story, not just one side of a story. And I had her part, and I had the guy's part. According to what she said, she was like, the guy wants money from her. The guy wants her feeding him. And me, I will never feed a man in my life.
Even if somebody
I will never feed a man in my life. I will never feed a man in my life. What I will never do to the man. No.
Does it call for a public announcement?
What you say?
The question is, does such call for public announcement? It's uncalled for.
Yes, it comes because you have to explain yourself. You don't know Nigerians. Nigerians
wants to talk.
Can I talk now? Yeah, let me quickly talk so I go back on air. I'm actually like on the radio. Now, if it's honestly, I don't think there was a need for her to come out online to say that. Yes, things do go wrong in relationships, but the whole... What? What did you say?
Went first.
Yeah.
The husband announcement first. So she was defending herself, in my humble opinion.
Yes.
Well, I just think it was uncalled for. Now, let's take a look at Tiwa Savage's previous marriage. Till dates, she said nothing. And I think that's her being the bigger person. Yeah, it might be hard to bottle up things and just ignore everybody, especially when there were some sort of accusations leveled against you. So, yeah, there will be that urge to want to come out and say, oh, he lied, he said this. But I think she should have just been the bigger person, ignore him. Because obviously, if you just keep short, people get the clearer picture of who was actually the baby in the relationship, I think. And again, this is why I don't support public display, like posting your relationship, the happy moments. Because if you do that on social media, you still owe social media that explanation when things go south. So I just think everything should just be private. I think win in peace, lose in peace.
Tiwa talked. If you go and check YouTube and what did explain herself, go check YouTube and start Tiwa interview. She explained how our so-called ex-husband was like kind of cheating on her.
That was during an interview. She took her time. She was called upon during an interview. Not this social media. You don't owe social media fans no explanation.
But who's going to interview?
Of course, people will.
There's no difference between social media and YouTube. There's no difference between social media and YouTube. There's no difference.
Calm down. There's a big difference. Take your time. Now, take a look at what's his name? Don Jazzy. It took Don Jazzy a while. It was during an interview that he revealed that he was once upon a time married. He did that at his own pace during his time. But at the heat of the moment, there is every tendency for you to shalaye, to even say things that did not happen just because you want to get that self-pity or appraisal that you were the good person. So
that's where, if you don't live a life of social media, if you don't need social media to kind of be your second nature, you don't feel the need to go out there and start letting people know what's going on with you. The least you can do is to a counselor. Go for therapy. But all this friend thing, trying to, maybe, okay, you come out and you tell us that you have a man in your life. Other guys stayed clear. People believed, oh, you have a man in your life. Nobody wants to come close anymore. So now the man is no longer there. What do? You still come back to tell us again that the man is no longer there. So
it's no longer there. This is what happened, though. I think when people, if a relationship is not
if
solid,
you know you have a steady past, you don't even need to start peppering them gang on the social media when you find a man.
Definitely.
Because sometimes you don't know the reason why they are fighting. You don't know whatever it is that may have led to their breakup. But the only thing I would say for we adults, for we wicked adults, You know, they have those wicked adults. Those of them that miss their childhood experience, right? But these wicked adults miss their childhood experience. When you find a man, try not to put them on social media because you could have some shady.
What people?
I
think people, you can post your husband, your wife when you're legally married. Then you can do that, and of course, not often. But she wasn't even married to this guy, but there she was claiming him as my husband. Anybody that comes close, I'm gonna pour you acid. Now, trust me, if you have such a lifestyle on social media, you owe your social media in-laws some sort of explanation when things go south. And now she's under that pressure to explain herself, which is something I don't support. Honestly.
Obviously,
so she just has to face it.
That guy he was never ready for that marriage. Because from he first went out there to tell the whole world that they are no longer together. He's uncalled for. We don't know how long ago the marriage ended or the relationship ended, but she never said a thing like that until he made the announcement. So why would he? Because he's seeking for fame as well. And I also heard that he has some kind of political ambition. Yes, because he's seeking for fame. He wants to be known so much. He wants to be recognized. So we just go the wrong place. Some of these ladies are good. Some of these men are good. It's just that they go to the wrong people who take advantage of their fame, who take advantage of their popularity. And when it happens,
so sad.
When it happens, we feel like, oh, they are bad. Meanwhile, they are not. They just go to the wrong place. They are quick to show the excitement. You don't have to. You see, I'm going to stop tapping. What I should be celebrating right now is the aim is to stay married and not to be married. Let's just stop tapping all this. Hey, congratulations, I tap. We are not tapping again. No more. If you tap, you better untap. Don't let anybody.
For real. It's all right, Daddy Freeze. I have to go back to the studio. They said listeners are waiting for me. All right, bye, Daddy Freeze.
This is where we're going to draw the curtain tonight. I'm so sad we lost that entire live. Thank you so much, Samaria. Thank you so much, the other. And of course, big shout out to you too, Ada Blessing. So we'll continue with the conversation, and whatever you feel, you could drop your comments in the comment section below. Take care, stay blessed, and I love you guys.
Night, guys. Bye, y'all.